What are ions? By Chiu. Atoms are the smallest unit of all matter. Models of them will often show three subatomic particles: electrons, protons, and neutrons. Electrons have a negative charge and they move around the empty space of an atom. Protons have a positive charge, while neutrons have no charge. Together, the protons and neutrons form the nucleus, the core of an atom. In an atom with no charge, the charges of the protons and electrons will cancel out. In other words, the number of protons is equivalent to the number of electrons. Sometimes, atoms will lose or gain some electrons, bringing unbalance to their charges. Atoms that have a charge other than net zero are known as ions. When this happens, the charge is no longer net zero. If an atom gains electrons, it has gained more particles with negative charges, so its new charge is naturally negative. An ion with a negative charge is an anion. If an atom loses electrons, it loses some negative charge, so its new charge will be positive. An ion with a positive charge is a cation. To dig deeper, atoms will lose or gain some electrons in ionic bonds. In an ionic bond, atoms are attracted to each other and bond because they would like to give away or receive electrons. Atoms always want to fill a certain number of electrons in their outer shells, the valence shell. The electrons in an atom's outer shell are the valence electrons. For instance, O, oxygen, will always want to gain 2 more electrons because it has 6 valence electrons in its second shell. For a full second shell, an atom needs 8 valence electrons. Similarly, the element Be, beryllium, has 4 electrons, 2 more than the full first shell of 2 electrons would be. It is, therefore, prone to give away 2 electrons when bonding. As an example, in the bond between the atom Na, sodium, and the atom Cl, chlorine, the 2 atoms bond to give each other full valence shells of 8 electrons each. Na starts off with 1 valence electron, Cl starts off with 7 valence electrons. Na gives an electron to Cl, so both atoms now have full shells. During that process, Na lost a negative charge, so it became the ion Na+. The superscript above gives the charge of an ion. Cl gained an electron and negative charge, so it is now the ion Cl-. When these 2 ions are created, the positively charged cation is naturally attracted to the negatively charged anion, forming a strong ionic bond, and that's how sodium chloride, or salt, is made.